The summer transfer window of 2023 officially opens on Wednesday. Currently, transfer rumours surrounding Chelsea are very busy. There are many players interested in Chelsea as well as the club's management looking to provide Pochettino with the best possible squad to complete his first season at Stamford Bridge. So AG Chelsea TV will see what Chelsea's dream squad looks like. Goalkeepers, Kepa and Bettinelli. According to recent reports, it seems that coach Pochettino will decide to choose Kepa at number 1. Overall, the Spanish goalkeeper had a pretty successful last season. He is the goalkeeper with the 12th highest number of saves in the Premier League. Whether Chelsea will sign Onana or other goalkeepers is still a big question. But if Pop chose Kepa, it wouldn't be such a bad thing. According to FBref, Kepa has more defensive actions outside the penalty area than 89% of other goalkeepers in Europe, and has a higher average distance of defensive actions than 90% of the others. Therefore, it can be affirmed that if the Spaniard goalkeeper improves his weaknesses, he can continue to be number 1 at Chelsea. With Chelsea wanting to sell and Edouard Mendy wanting to leave, that's why I chose Marcus Bettinelli to become the club's number 2 goalkeeper. Left centre-backs, Bajishile and Kalibane. Although there are many rumours that Kalibane will leave this summer, I still have faith that the Senegalese will stay at Chelsea. After a difficult season, he will no doubt be determined to fight for the starting spot in the team. He will have to face Bajishile, whose first season was not bad in the blue shirt. Right centre-backs, Thiago Silva and Wesley Fofana. Fofana's poor performances at the end of last season disappointed Chelsea fans. Despite his great potential, his injuries and mentality still matter. Poch will have to do a lot to make the French better, but thankfully the Argentine still has Thiago Silva. Experience is a non-negotiable for Brazilians. Chelsea's best player of last season will certainly continue to be a spiritual support for young teammates. Chalobah will definitely be on Chelsea's sale list this summer, and it wouldn't be surprising if he moved to Inter Milan. Left backs, Chilwell, Cucurella, and Halls. Cucurella is not a bad player in my opinion. The team's poor performance is the reason why fans only see Cucurella's bad points. Chilwell, while it's still a place where fans can put their faith, and the growth of Lewis Hall's talent in my opinion will burn even more when Poch arrives. Right backs, Reece James and Malo Gusto. Reece James will definitely be Chelsea's number 1 right back next season. His talent and class are confirmed. With a tactician who prefers high backs like Poch, James will be one of the brightest names next season. Malo Gusto has completed his transfer to Chelsea from Lyon, signing for the Premier League side for a fee that could rise to £31 million if all add-ons inserted into his contract are met. Although he has performed very well at Lyon, it needs more time for Gusto to prove his worth. Central midfielders, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Carney Chukwuemeka, Romeo Lavia. There is set to be a mass clear-out of central midfielders this summer. N'Golo Kante is on his way to Saudi Arabia for a new chapter in his career. Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Mateo Kovacic are expected to leave the club, while Conor Gallagher, too, has interest from elsewhere in the Premier League. Chelsea, however, are pushing to sign Moises Caicedo from Brighton this summer, and with Arsenal reportedly withdrawing their interest, it makes things a bit simpler for the Blues. Brighton, though, are notoriously tough negotiators, so it will not be straightforward. Meanwhile, the Blues have an interest in Romeo Lavia from Southampton. The club watched him thoroughly last season and are considering making a move for the talented Belgian following the Saints' relegation to the Championship. Forwards, Mason Mount, Christopher Nkunku, Victor Osimhen, Raheem Sterling, Kai Havertz, Noni Madueke, Mykhailo Mudryk, Armando Broja. Whether or not Mason Mount remains at Stamford Bridge remains to be seen. Chelsea are determined to keep Mount, but accept it might be difficult, and that's why they have placed a £70 million price tag on the England international, who has 12 months remaining on his contract with the West Londoners. Manchester United are the front-runners to sign Mount, but are still some way off what Chelsea value him at. The Blues have not made an official contract offer to the England international or his representatives since January. My position on the Mount case is still very clear. The English player will definitely stay for the love of Chelsea, and only Chelsea will pay the salary that Mount needs. If Chelsea successfully reduces the salary fund by selling players like Lukaku, Gallagher, Chalobah etc. in the near future, Mount's extension is not far away. Christopher Nkunku is on his way from RB Leipzig. That's all done and we're just waiting on an official announcement for that, which is expected to be once he returns from international duty with France. Chelsea are still on the hunt for a new central striker to try and solve their goal-scoring woes. Their dream target is Victor Osimhen from Napoli, who set the Serie A alight last season, helping the Naples-based outfit win the Italian top-flight trophy. However, a deal for the Nigerian might be difficult with the lack of Champions League football and widespread interest in the striker. The club are also looking at Inter Milan attacker Lautaro Martinez and Villarreal's Nicolas Jackson, with the latter thought to be the cheapest alternative at around £30 million. It remains to be seen what Chelsea do in relation to striker targets. Kai Havertz's future remains uncertain, with Arsenal very interested in the German. But the Blues wouldn't be adverse to selling Havertz should the right offer, believed to be around the £70 million mark, come in for him. There is a school of thought, though, that Chelsea may be a bit more lenient when it comes to Havertz's price than Mount's. Hakim Ziyech, Christian Pulisic and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang are all expected to complete permanent transfers away, while David Fofana is likely to move on loan. Armando Broja is targeting a return from his serious knee injury in pre-season. And that is also the last content in today's video. If you enjoy the video, please leave us one like and one subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell to not miss the latest content from us.